Hello and welcome back, G-Man in the Studio Lab. Today I wanted to share with you a cool patch that I was playing with today. First of all, I'm using my 101 VCO. Let's see what's going on with that. I've already got Batumi patched into the pulse width modulation, and I'm also introducing a bit of sawtooth in there. So nothing special going on there yet. What I'm doing is I'm going to patch that into the multiple and then send the first multiple up to my Jupiter 6 patch, the Jupiter 6 filter, and then let's see what we got so far. Out to the mixer. So we've got the bandpass filter. I was thinking today about how bandpass filters, when you mix them in with the original signal but you invert the bandpass first, it will create a notch instead. Well, the JP6-VCF, if I'm not mistaken, I have to go back and check my schematics, already has an inverted output. So I could just mix this back in with the original signal. So let's put that into my Pittsburgh mix mult, and then the original signal from the multiple gets mixed in, and then we will run that over to the mixer and see what that sounds like. Let me turn that up. Sure enough, if I wanted to hear the bandpass accentuating the original signal, I would have to invert it first. So let me get another patch cable for that. You'll see the difference. So I will go here into the inverter on the Pittsburgh toolbox, and then from the inverter over to the mixer. This is the inverted. This is bandpass. It's going to be non-inverted because it's inverted here, and then I invert it again to get non-inverted. Hope you can keep up with that one. So it will accentuate the frequency instead of cutting into it. It's already sounding pretty interesting. So let me go back to the notch though. I will pull out the inverted, or non-inverted, because it's inverted twice. So this is the inverted output. We're getting the notch again. That's already sounding pretty fat. I've keyed up a sequence here on my KeyStep Pro. Let's introduce that. There's some interesting things going on there. Let's get the envelope involved. First of all, I'm going to send my note trigger to the other buffered multiple here, and then I'm going to send that to one of them to the envelope. And then let's bring the VCA into the scene. I'll go into the CV of the VCA. Now, instead of hearing a static note, I want to hear the VCA instead. So I'll patch the VCA after the mixer. So the signal is going to the mixer and the filtered signal is going to the mixer. Then the mixer is going to the VCA. I'm probably going to need a longer cord for that. So here's that one. So this is the notch configuration. That's a lot of fun, but now I want to introduce some sample and hold to my filter. So let's do that. CV1, that one's probably not long enough. CV1, sample and hold. Sample and hold won't do anything until I take one of my copies of the gate to the hold in. Damn. You know that needs some delay. I'll add some time factor delay. Notch is fun, but let's try the bandpass again. I'm going to invert the signal, and that way it will be non-inverted when it hits the mixer. It sounds very similar. This is so much fun. Let's hear the notch again, bypassing the second inverter. There's some sweet spots there. So much fun.